Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I love these collectible tickets that they give out when you see IMAX movies opening weekend. These are pretty cool. So I'm going to confess something before we get into this review. I'm not really a big Harry Potter person, and I've actually only seen the first two movies. I know, sacrilegious, hang me, what am I doing? But I just wanted you to know where I was coming from when I went into Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I haven't really seen the Harry Potter movies. I have a lot of friends who are huge Potter fans, so I know some of the mythology, I know some of the story, the characters. But just know this review is coming from a non-Harry Potter fan. And I have to say, personally, I really liked this movie. First of all, I love crazy animal-type creatures in movies. I love animals in real life, and I love beasts in films. So I really enjoyed getting to know these creatures that we were dealing with here. The Fantastic Beasts were one of my favorite parts of the film. I think the little Niffler was so cute. Not really a big fan of rodents. They freaked me out a little bit, but he was just so cute. I loved him. I also think Eddie Redmayne was awkwardly, adorably charming, as he is in pretty much every film he does, but regardless, I think he was really good for this role. He captured what I think Newt Scamander was, and I really thought he nailed it. I also think Colin Farrell was very good. He had an understated performance, but I think he pulled it off so expertly that it never felt one note, it never felt dull. There was always something going on with Colin Farrell's character, and I attribute that a lot to the acting. Dan Fogler plays the Nomad, and I thought he was also very good. He brought a nice warmth to the film. And then Fine Frenzy, who plays Queenie, who plays the sister, also was very good. As for Ezra Miller, I think he did a good job in the role, and I think he really captured all of the layers that needed to be captured with his character. I just wish that they had done more with the character. I wish they had really fully developed that character and really realized the potential that was laying there. As you saw, I saw this in IMAX 3D, and I thought it was completely worth the price. They utilized 3D so well in this movie. I have to just recommend you at least see it in regular 3D. But it looked even better in IMAX. I think it is worth that extra ticket price if you're going to go see it in the movie theater, because they just utilized it so well. I also loved the animal rights message that is contributed to this film. I think they did it very well. It was obvious, but when you're doing a movie about mystical creatures being hunted and killed for being misunderstood, then I think it's going to be pretty blatant. But I also loved the, segregation. So whether you relate it to racism or homophobia or being a religion outside of the majority, this movie captures that very well, much like the X-Men have done time and again. I thought this really captured the sense of separation between people who have magical powers and those who are just normal. And not only the separation, but the hatred, the fear that comes out of all of that. I thought it was done very, very well. Plus, the movie is just fun. I think it has a lot of great action sequences throughout that deal with magic. They don't skimp on the magic. They don't skimp on the beasts. And I think that is also really commendable. And I just had a really good time watching the movie. However, there definitely are some negatives here. There's a few big plot holes that take place that they kind of just try to breeze over. And then you go back and you're like, wait a minute. And I think the script needs a little bit of work. I know. I'm sorry, JK Rowling fans. You're going to come for me. We all love JK Rowling. But, again, the script is what kind of attributed to those big plot holes. I also think some of the humor was a little bit off base. I know that we're trying to create a family film, an all-ages film here. But some of it just didn't land and felt hokey. The movie kind of switched into that hokey feeling a couple of times, and it threw me off each time. There's one scene in particular that involves a beast that is in heat that I couldn't get on board with. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. What? And also, I don't know if this is the case in the older movies, but, whether they have to use a wand or they don't have to use a wand, or, the spells and the different kind of spells people can use and what magic really is, all just seemed so fluid and so arbitrary. And it didn't seem to really follow their own rules within the movie. Sometimes they used a wand, and sometimes they tried to do magic without it and it didn't work. Other times it did. So I was just kind of confused as to what does the magic do here? What is the extent to the magic? And I never felt like I got a clear, good answer or a real feel for that. But the magic did look cool. Again, I think it looked gorgeous, and I think it is a solid, fun blockbuster. I had a great time with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I'm already hooked. I'm ready for the next 4 films in the series that they said they're planning to make. So, as I kind of said earlier in the review, I would definitely give Fantastic Beasts a full price ticket. And I'd even go that extra step to say, you should probably see this in IMAX 3D, because it's worth it. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, or like me, this is kind of a new introduction to the series that you haven't really been a part of, I think you're going to have a good time with this one. So, that is my review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? If you've already seen it, what did you think? And what is your favorite Harry Potter film? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!